Just days ago, Nintendo made a dramatic announcement. They decided everyone needed to pay them more money. Their strategy was, what's the maximum amount a parent will begrudgingly pay? It's like Nintendo decided they wanted a nostalgia tax on all their games, even the new ones. Yeah, you kiddin'? They're gonna charge what they want, even if it means selling the digital heirs inside for an extra $60. The Nintendo Switch 2, that's what they're calling it. The Switch 2. See, now it requires 2 Switches worth of savings. They heard gamers have 2 kidneys, so naturally a Switch 2 and a game is gonna cost 1 each. Switch 2, 2 kidneys. That's not an accident, folks. These guys, when they talk about the graphics updates, they just want to make sure it has the horsepower to render the price tag in high definition. I'm telling ya, soon they're gonna announce a new bundle, the Switch 2 and a part-time job application. These are the kind of games that have microtransactions for extra save slots. You know what I mean? How does anyone start thinking our games are pure magic, so they're worth their weight in gold? And when you call up customer support, the first thing they say is, "Thank you for inquiring about Switch 2 pricing. Have you considered selling your Amiibo collection?" They don't even think they're overcharged. They say they're just accurately reflecting the inherent value of Nintendo's IPs and the unwavering loyalty of the fan base. You know what that means? They're doing this to remind everyone they're a luxury brand of fun. That's right, fun for everyone with a substantial upfront cost, and Nintendo fans have proven they are just the kind of idiots to pay it. So naturally, mere hours later, Microsoft saw this and said, "Hold my Zune. Experience the power of Xbox, now with Nintendo-approved pricing." Nintendo was so surprised when they woke up, they got a letter from the Xbox accountant saying thanks for beta testing the price increase for us. I'm telling you, Microsoft was so enamored, they got right to work on their new console revision, the Series Switch. Best of both worlds, double the price. They said if Nintendo can do it, so can our significantly more profitable company. If it works for Mario, it's gotta work for Master Chief, right? We just call it Red Plumber's Tax. They say we're just embracing the spirit of friendly competition in price gouging. Yeah, they didn't copy Nintendo. They're just engaging in a collaborative effort to redefine the perceived value of gaming. Translation? They're working together to screw us all over. Listen, they got a new feature for their games, alright? There are secret hidden gems that don't actually do anything other than justify the price, okay? The price increase is just to afford more red paint for the special edition consoles, they swear. They need to keep up with the Mushroom Kingdom economy somehow, it's very competitive. I mean, come on, it's bad enough this is the company that reported record-breaking profits, then started lopping off studios like a deranged butcher. According to them, they were so profitable they had to lay off people out of sheer generosity. They wanted to give them more free time. Soon they're gonna have to pay people to not work for them. They already got a term for that. They're calling it strategic leisure. I'm talking they made so much money, they had to downsize to fit it all in the bank. You know what I'm saying? They're doing so well, they're firing people so they can upgrade to solid gold staplers. They streamline the process so efficiently, soon it's just going to be Phil Spencer and an abacus. I can only imagine what it's like there. The accountants are constantly running in circles shouting, "We made too much money, quick fire someone." It's one of the few places where you'll hear out loud, "Congratulations on your success, here's your severance." Their financials reports gotta be like, "Record profits, also farewell." Like, "We appreciate your contributions, now please contribute elsewhere." Are you kidding me? I heard they got new company perk, Microsoft. Now working there comes with complimentary subscription for job search websites. They're so backwards there, they think the idea of team building is replacing the team with a better algorithm. That's when I realized they're just clearing out room for the robots that don't demand any vacation days. While their financial growth is exponential, their employee count is not. I think that's because they're training their AI to be unemployed. They're innovating so fast over there, the human employees can't keep up with their own obsolescence. To them, they're not firing people, they're just giving out head starts on the AI revolution job market. They're not gutting everyone, you see, just the people that need to eat 3 meals a day. Anything that eats electricity has perfect job security. Bottom line is, these guys are so flush with cash, they're using it to build statues out of their former employees in the lobbies of unemployment offices, okay? They gotta cut down so their buildings will finally have enough parking for the executive yachts. It's very important. So on the back of all this, they decide they're gonna use this extra money to figure out how Nintendo gets away with it. They go, hey, celebrate our success by paying more for our products. These guys are so rich, they're increasing the prices just to feel something. They saw what Nintendo was doing with the C button. Now they're cooking up a new monetization strategy where controllers are priced by the button. They're also trying to fit a new ATM built right into the controllers now that automatically deduct game purchases. They even got this great idea for a universal jump button that costs extra to activate per day. What a treat. They're looking at everyone online saying, our profits are high, therefore you can afford more. They try to tell us, we're not really increasing prices. This is just a success surcharge. If the game and console can turn on without crying and bursting into flames, it's gotta cost extra. I mean, come on. Everybody over there thinks Game Pass is so good, they had to raise the price to reflect their overwhelming generosity. They think it's so valuable, they want to start charging for it by weight. You see what this is, don't you? They're betting right now in there. They say, let's see how much our loyal customers really love us. They're testing out the theory that gamers will pay anything for the privilege of seeing the Xbox logo. See, the shareholders are demanding more yachts, and they want gamers to foot the bill. How else are they gonna fund their next record-breaking profit announcement? They gotta raise those prices. How else can they afford more champagne for the next earning call? Don't you see? It's not about greed or the company, it's for the gamers, to motivate them to get better jobs. That's why when you call Xbox support, they say, our profits are at an all-time high. How may I assist you further? I'll tell you, Microsoft's gotta be the fastest growing e-waste fabricator in America. It's a bold strategy to raise the price on the least successful console of this generation. When I see this kind of crap, I say, maybe I'll just skip the upgrade this time. And I say it a little louder and more confidently each time I do. I'm just gonna buy another Xbox 360. That's by far the best advice I've ever gotten from a company. The era of the backlog is here, and I'm completely fine with that. Thank you. Now I'm gonna go fight my way out of this dungeon. Good night. They're using it to build statues. Our profits are at an all-time high. They just want to make sure it has the horsepower to...
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.